Hello guys, welcome to Jim Will Shave once again. Okay, this is sort of my midweek shave. I've actually got a few days off work. Sadly, I'm attending a funeral. It's brother-in-law's funeral. He succumbed to the big C, so I've got a little bit of time off. So I'm just having a quick shave now in the car. I'm going to jump over to the other side of the country, to the northwest, to the Wirral Peninsula, to be precise, in order to attend this funeral. So I'm just going to have a shave before I go. Keeping in tradition with the Magnificent 11 of 2022. The next razor on the list of my favourite 11 that came under the heading of Daily Driver was this baby here, the Rockwell 6S. It's on my favourite plate, which is plate 4, which is a 0.61mm blade gap. I can shave all day long with this plate on the Rockwell, and I know of a lot of Rockwell users that could shave with this every day. It must be one of the most comfortable and efficient on the higher settings. This is a favourite of a lot of people. It's so smooth, nice. It's a really great razor. I think Kevy shaves, I think it's his favourite also. Just got a little bit of overhang on the tabs here to watch out for. You can see that. You can tell it's a Rockwell 6S because you've got the Rockwell name stamped on the end of the base plate there. The 6C, which is made in China, of an alloy of some sort of description. That doesn't have the Rockwell stamp in there. This is made in Canada. Comes with 3 of these base plates, and as you flip the base plates, it gives you a different setting. Hence the Rockwell 6S, 6C. 6 razors in one. I don't call it adjustable, I call it preset. Say plate R4 all day long. I enjoy 5 also, not a problem there, but 4 does the job for me, so that's what I stick to. In there, the blade is the Gentleman's. I'm just going to put my specs on to get the Gentleman. It's made in India from a company called Posh Personal Care. Posh Personal Care. And these came free with the Pearl Flexi adjustable razor. 50 of them. Bargain. Double wrap blades. Nice. And I trust all blades that come from India. I trust every blade that comes from India. So for today is from Sweden, the Laugar Ragnarok. It's got 2 little dots above the old Ragnarok. That's what we're using today. Here's a soap. It's not a hard soap. It's not that soft soap. You can easily press your fingers into it. You can easily scoop it out. It's a bowl lava. And I just love this scent of this Laugar Ragnarok. It's black patchouli and cedarwood. And as you all know, anything with patchouli in it, I love it. I love it. I get a citrus coming off this as well. I don't know, well, that must be coming from the cedarwood. But very simple, patchouli, cedarwood. Excellent. Some people say it's a dark scent. I don't think it is dark. As I say, I get a citrus whiff coming off of this. So it's not that dark for me. Okay, that's already whipped up in my exec shave and super duper sized bowl there. And this soap, this is vegan. Scent strength, just pushing on 5. I think it's stronger on the puck than it is in the lather. Yeah, we're just going on 5 there. And as I say, there we go. Nice lather. Let's crack on, shall we? Yeah, so very good stuff. This Swedish soap is, considering there's no tallow, it is quite a dense lather. And didn't take a great deal of water to get it to this stage. In fact, I'm going to dip the tips whilst it's on the face, because it has been sitting a little while and I can feel that it can take more H2O. So why not? Ever using a saw and you're unsure, and the brush, you can feel the brush, bristles, tips, just dragging, it means your saw, your lava, can easily accommodate more water, more moisture. And this is wet shaving. After all, so make it wet. Let's make it wet. That activates all the slippery ingredients, all the slickness in the soap. And it's fun too. Oh, this sounds, it's patchouli. You don't get that ras tobacco aroma from it though. I really like it. And it always leaves the den smelling great afterwards. Okay, so pop my brush down there. And let's get in. Did a spot of fishing yesterday on the beach in the sun, and got the head burnt on the back of the neck, and there was a little breeze blowing. So I didn't realise, stupidly, I didn't realise how much sun I was actually getting. Because the sun was behind me, the breeze was coming off the sea, keeping me nice and cool. And it wasn't until I got home yesterday evening and started to shave the dome. And yeah, ouch, you bugger. Not only that, but I applied some aftershave splash to the dome. Splashed too much on. It ran down straight into my eyes. God, I'm so accident prone, you know. Yeah, so never ever put too much splash on your head if you're a dome shaver. It's the first time it's ever happened to me. And it's the last. It wasn't pleasant. Some of you may have seen a post I made on Facebook in the UK Wet Shaving Society. Came under the description of note to self: don't let the splash run into your eyes when you shave your dome. And yep, that's a lesson learned. I'm not going to do that again. And it also prompted some members to mention their mishaps. One guy shaved his dome, put the alum on his head, head's too wet, alum into the eyes. I don't know what's worse, alum in the eyes or aftershave. Neither of them's too pleasant. Some guy mentioned using a shower gel, which burnt his man bits. When he looked on the bottle later on, it said not to be used on the genitalia area. Yeah, I've been caught out with that one in hotels. Used to be a boarding house years ago. We used to have to stay out. It was a B&B, it was the pits, you know. We were always complaining about it. And the landlady, I think she did it on purpose. She used to put this shower gel up. We'd go in there, evening, morning, whatever. Get in the shower, it'd get on your bits and ouch. Used to call her Cruella, the landlady. Aye. She wasn't pleasant. Place was full of bed bugs. Stayed in some posh places, haven't I? Great soap basis. The density. It is a glycerin based soap. Just like I did on the first pass, just wet the tips. Those who've seen me before, I leave my lava to settle about 10 minutes before actually shaving, just to let it adjust its own consistency. Because I find after a while, some lavas will turn into a foamy mush and some will stiffen up. But most do stiffen up. You can feel there's a great density to this soap. I know some non-tallow soaps can lack that, but not this one. I don't suppose it's the cheapest of soaps. I can't exactly remember the price, but on Shaving Time sell this. But unfortunately, Dave's off at the moment. He's got some health issues, so Shaving Time well, he's not he's not trading for a couple of weeks or whatever time scale he requires for him to recover from his problem. Treatment. So get well soon, Dave. I was actually on the site earlier, and yeah, it's right down. Not open for business at all. Nice blade, this. In fact, I might try and push this blade to 3 uses. It's on its first use at the moment. Nice. Lovely setup. Excellent. Under the chili chin chin. I've had some nice comments on the channel comments recently. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. Yeah, so the next recorded shave after this one, it's going to be I've forgotten the type where it'll be the Overlander. Yeah, the car Overlander. Sure, that's what it is. Next. Residual slickness isn't fantastic, so methinks that could take even more water. Okay. Get off. Go for a third. In fact, put some more water in the lava here. So I don't want it drying out on against the grain pass and the razor head jumping on the skin. That's what will happen if your lava dries out. It isn't slick enough. The razor will just jump. And you don't really want that. Oh, it feels a lot. Just dip the tips twice into the lava and it feels completely different now. You can see it's different the way it's going on. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Against the grain. I know there's a lot of 6S users out there. Not the prettiest razor to look at by a long shot. In fact, it's quite ugly. But there's an old saying, isn't there, guys? You don't look at the mantelpiece when you're poking the fire. Super. Excellent set in R4. I think there's a lot of guys who like to shave on R4. Of course you can change settings between the shave and treat it as an adjustable razor, but it's not much of a problem. But someone who wears glasses like myself for reading or varifocals, you don't really want to be mucking around doing that. So I just look at it as 6 razors in one. Great for beginners. I mean, I've had it quite a while, and I like the more aggressive razors. But this still works a treat. Still works like a charm. I'm liking it. Singing to me here. Like butter. Wow. Wowzers. Just a little touch along here. Always the harder side of my neck to do to achieve BBS. I just wet that razor head then, no problem with slickness whatsoever. It's like skating on ice. Wish it was skating on ice, bloody hell, it's been hot recently, hasn't it? And the amber weather warning for next week. It's going to be even hotter. That's got it. That's got it. And as usual, I don't think any pickups are required. Just going to duck the head, do the rinse. Okay, residual slickness is off. Didn't take a lot. So definitely not as, residual slickness is definitely not as good as a lot of soaps. But it works, it's a great scent. And there's some good stuff for your skin in here. There's enough slickness. As you saw, I just wet the razor head, wet on my neck there, and it's it reacted, the slickness, the residual slickness, and it's did great. There we have it. Superb shave. BBS, no weepers. Against the grain, on the top lip, a cinch. The chin, the goatee area, all BBS. I've got that nice waxy feel. Okay, I don't think I've used this on camera before. It's one of the cheap aftershaves I got from a French superstore, and it's Brut Oceans. Brut Oceans. That little blue tinge. Parfum al Caractère. Something like that. Okay, so I'll just douse that on. Not much of a restrictor, well, no restrictor actually. I mean, this stuff in France, it's a lot cheaper than it is in England. Yeah, got a burn, but it's not a bad one. Not a bad one. That's not as bad as my eyes were last night anyway, I'll tell you. Great, that'll do me. I'm all done. Okay. Okay, so for today, Laugar Ragnarok from Sweden, dark patchouli and cedarwood. That was all lathered up in my executive shaving super duper size lava bowl with a 24mm Yaqi Mysterious Space synthetic brush. The blade was a gentleman's from India. Razor was the Daily Driver, the Rockwell 6S, can't go wrong with that baby. And that was all finished off with the Brut Oceans, squinting to read. Okay, so there we have it, guys. Thanks very much for viewing, comments, likes, new subscribers. I appreciate you all. All stay safe, and I'll see you all further down the line, guys. Bye bye now.